Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be testing out and reviewing a new foundation from NYX. This is their Total Control Pro Drop Foundation. Now it retails for $14 US and you get 30 different shades to choose from. I grabbed the shade Nude and the shade Medium Olive. They also released 4 different hue shifters, which also retail for $14 US. One is to make your foundation lighter, another is to deepen it, another is to make it more cool toned, and the last one is to make it warmer. So I think that that is an excellent idea, not just for, your average consumer who is going to need to perhaps deepen their foundation when the summer comes and lighten it when the winter comes, but also for professional makeup artists. Makes it easier for the makeup artists to just pick the one foundation and be able to deepen it or lighten it or warm it or cool it depending on what client they're working with. So I love that. I love that. I think LA Girl did something like that a few years ago. Am I right? Am I right or am I wrong? I'm pretty sure I'm right. As far as the details for this foundation, it is meant to be a lightweight formula that is going to keep the skin feeling like skin, so it's not going to feel cakey, it's not going to feel like too much. It's supposed to keep us nice and hydrated and feel really, really light. You can customize the coverage from sheer to full, depending on what your preference is, or depending on what your needs are. The foundation color is supposed to stay true throughout the entire day, and it's going to last on the skin for up to 12 hours without transferring. It is also 100% vegan, cruelty-free, no sulfates, no preservatives, no mineral oil, no nasties. All right, now before foundation, let's color correct the under eye area. I'm gonna be using my Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. Now, if you have not heard the sad news, it's truly sad for more than one reason. The company is closing as of September of this year. So after September of 2021, Becca Cosmetics will be no more, which is really sad because a lot of people are losing their jobs. And this is obviously not going to be available for purchase. I'm pretty sure it's already sold out pretty much anywhere that you can find it, unfortunately. It's been a holy grail product of mine for years. If you've been on my channel for any length of time, you would have noticed that I reach for this pretty much all of the time. So it's really sad to see that the company is closing and that this product will be no more. Now, rest assured that I am already on the hunt to have a replacement for the Becca corrector. There are other good correctors that I use. It's not always the Becca one that I reach for, like the Bobbi Brown corrector I've mentioned here before. I really like that one. The Charlotte Tilbury corrector, I like that one as well. I just purchased one that feels exactly like the Becca corrector, and I've been testing behind the scenes. If you guys follow me over on Instagram and you saw my Insta stories just recently, like, I don't know, maybe 4 days ago or something like that, 5 days ago, then you know which one that is. But I'm still testing it out, and I'm testing it out with different concealers. So until I know for sure that that is a replacement, I will refrain from mentioning it, but just know that I am testing a lot of different correctors out. So hopefully we can find ourselves a replacement. All right, corrector is on. Let's get started. I just took these out, and as you can see, they're quite, or I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can see it now. Quite liquidy. See that? So we are absolutely going to need to shake these. All right, so this one here is Medium Olive, which looks like that. And this one is Nude, which looks like that. Now let's see together. Together they look like this, and I think that that is a match. Now you get 0.43 fluid ounces worth of product, and it has a shelf life of 12 months. Now it's not as much as you would typically get with a liquid foundation. For example, like the Huda Beauty, I think it's 1.18. Typically what you see is a full solid ounce of product with liquid foundations. This one's a little less than half, but based on the little swatches that I just did, you don't need a lot at all. Right here along the side of the box, it does tell you for sheer coverage, you're gonna need 2 drops rather. For medium, you're gonna need about 3+, and for full, 4+. I think we're gonna go for 3 drops, so medium coverage. Let's add a couple drops of each. So 1, 2, we're gonna do 1, 2. That's what it looks like right there. I'm gonna grab it with the NYX foundation brush, and I'm starting over here on the right side. Okay, so I see what they're talking about. It feels really light, like nothing at all. Gonna grab more. and just build up the coverage right here. Take care of the forehead here. Now it doesn't say like what the finish is supposed to be, but it does state that it's going to keep you 100% hydrated. So I'm obviously assuming that it's not a matte foundation whatsoever. This is going to be more, I guess, skin-like finish. All right, so half of my face is officially done. I really like the finish, or I like the way that it looks right now. It's nice and radiant, but it doesn't feel heavy or slick or slippery like some radiant luminous foundations tend to. It really does feel like your skin, 100%. All right, so let me zoom you guys in so that you can see the before and the after. All right, so this is the left side that does not currently have any foundation. And this is the right side of my face that does. Look at that. It looks so good. All right, let's keep going with the other half. Now with this foundation, I feel like you can overdo it really easily because it doesn't feel like you're applying much of anything. I think that you can go overboard really quick. So I would just be careful with how much you're applying and just, make sure that you're taking your time and that you're seeing whether or not you actually need more coverage. Because as I'm applying this, I feel like I'm doing nothing. Like I feel like I'm not applying anything to the skin when in fact I am, because it is so weightless. This foundation formula is so weightless. So it feels like nothing. But if you're really paying attention and you're looking at your skin, you can see that there's clearly coverage, All right, so there it is. It looks amazing. It really does look so good. I'm shocked. I'm shocked, and I'm quite blown away by how just nice and soft this feels. It feels really nice. It feels really nice. It feels very lightweight, and it's providing a lot of coverage. I think more than medium, which is what I was going for, but looks so good. It looks really good on the skin. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. All right, I am back, ready to continue on with my day. 2 things before I go. My skin type, oily here along the T-zone, and I'm normal everywhere else. I don't deal with any dryness or excessive oiliness anywhere other than here along my T-zone. Another thing, I did not use a primer underneath this foundation, and I did not set it with anything over top. So with that in mind, I don't plan on, my T-zone staying oil-free. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get oily throughout the day. We'll see just how much. This doesn't bother me at all. I don't need to look excessively matte or flat. I like this shine that I have going on because it does look really natural. It looks like skin. Love it. Feels really lightweight. I didn't set it with anything, even here along the cheeks, which I sometimes have to do depending on the foundation so that I can, blend out my bronzer or my blush or anything on top. I didn't have to set it. It feels really nice, really light, very smooth, really truly like skin. I like it. So far, I really love this foundation, but we'll see. We'll see, right? It is currently 11:40. Whoop, can you see it? 11:47 in the morning. I do plan on wearing this the entire day, and I am going to be doing a midday check-in with natural lighting. So I will see you guys back here in a few hours for that midday check-in. All right, so I am back for a quick midday check-in in natural lighting. It is currently 3:58, so I've had this on for about 4 hours, right? Yes, a little over 4 hours, I believe. This is what my skin looks like up close. I still really like this foundation. Super lightweight. Not really accentuating my smile lines, but this is one thing I did notice is that it did break up right here and right here, right where my frown lines are. So, and of course I'm looking a little dewy, but that's okay. We're gonna continue to wear this for about another 4 hours and call it a day. So hopefully it still feels really nice and lightweight and it's still doing this I can live with. I'm okay. Anyway, I'll see you guys back here for my final check-in in about 4 more hours. All right, so I am back for my final check-in. It is currently 8:04, which means that I've had this foundation on for a solid 8 hours. Now I decided to throw on a mask to test it out for the no transfer claim. Now let's see, I've had this on for about an hour and a half. Now it did get on the mask, as you can see here, especially around the nose and a little bit here along the edges. Now, it didn't say that it was rub proof, but it did say transfer proof, so that's why I decided to test it like this. So I don't know, I'm not really gonna hold it against the foundation because the masks do tend to rub along the nose. You know, we readjust them or we lift them or whatever, we talk and they kind of move. So I'm gonna be really lenient with the no transfer claim. So now let's look at the face up close so that you can see this product on my skin after wearing it for an entire day. All right, so here is the forehead, pretty shiny. And as you can see, the foundation continued, I guess, to like crease in between my brows here where I make my frown lines. Like it just separated. It looks like it moved around a little bit right there. As far as the left side of my face, this is what it looks like. Still looks pretty solid. It looks really nice. And the same goes for the right side of my face. And here is the nose and the mouth area. It rubbed off from the nose, pretty much all gone there. And along the smile lines, not bad. I didn't see it settle into my smile lines anywhere. And I don't feel like this foundation is accentuating them either. So there you have it. That is the foundation on my skin after wearing it for an entire day. Do I like it? Yes, I absolutely like this foundation. Next time that I wear it though, I will set the forehead because, you know, 8 hours later, it's definitely oily. Pretty oily here along the forehead. And I think that setting it might help me avoid the little, you know, creasing that happened there. However, it is very lightweight, super comfortable, extremely lightweight, so much so that I feel that you can easily go like overdo it with this foundation because as you're applying it, it doesn't feel wet. It doesn't feel like a normal liquid foundation would. It's very, very light. So it almost feels like you're not really applying anything at all. And you could very easily apply too much. And maybe at that point you would see, you know, more creasing or settling or whatever. You really don't need a lot in order to get full coverage. It's long lasting, as you can see here and here. Maybe not mask proof, but perhaps that can be solved with setting spray. You know, if you set your face with a good setting spray, then that might help you avoid this foundation rubbing off on your mask. Other than that, very affordable, a really nice clean option, and it seems like it's gonna last quite a bit because you don't need a lot of product in order to get medium coverage, definitely don't need a lot for sheer, and I don't feel like you need to add too much more for full, you know? So a little goes a long way. I really like the fact that they have the hue shifters as an option, just in case you are someone who is or you know, you really like it, but you want to be able to use it all year round, then maybe you can get like your summer shade and just buy the hue shifter to make it lighter during the winter months or the other way around, you know? So I really like it. Overall, not a bad drugstore foundation at all. Not at all. It's really nice. So that completes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I truly hope that you enjoyed today's product review and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. And also don't forget to follow me over on Instagram where I absolutely love to interact with you guys. As always, take care and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.